breeze off the water makes the palm trees slow. Seagulls drift in circles, the tide just kissed the shore. I close my eyes and listen, don't need anything more. This is the kind of evening where the world just melts away. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove, just the salt and the sand and the sway. It's the kind of evening where time forgets to move.